Hello, welcome back. So as our last video, we have gone through the non-parametric equivalent for t-test, which is your Mann-Whitney U-test. So this round, or for this video, we will talk about the non-parametric version of your PET t-test. So let's look at PET t-test first. In our example, during our t-test tutorial or video, it is that our null hypothesis is that the average of blood pressure 1S minus blood pressure 2S is equals to 0. Okay, let me just get it here. Equals to 0. Okay, and our alternate hypothesis is that the average difference is not equals to 0. So which means that what we are looking at is this first systolic blood pressure and second systolic blood pressure. If the first systolic blood pressure minus the second systolic blood pressure is the same, that means it is actually no difference. It means that the waiting time between these two blood pressure readings has no effect. If we reject the null hypothesis, it means that the waiting time actually does affect the blood pressure. Okay, so let's look at the PET t-test version. Okay, so in our PET t-test, this is what we did. Okay, so we take the BP1S and BP2S, PET equals to true and alternate equals to 2 tail. Okay, so now this is our PET t-test result. We reject the null hypothesis. There's a real difference. So what is the non-parametric equivalent? The non-parametric equivalent of, let me just use this, it's easier to read, of PET t-test is your Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test. Okay, same hypothesis. And how does it work? So they do. Okay. Oh, it's being grabbed out. Okay. Now you will see that the function parameters are identical to the PET t-test. You just the same as for our two samples test, we change the t-test to Wilcoxon test. You do the same for your Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test. And this is the result. Okay, so Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test also shows that you reject the null hypothesis. That means the waiting time or the waiting between the first and second systolic blood pressure measurements now do have a difference. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.